Joined now by House Majority Whip Republican Congressman Tom Emmer of the great state of Minnesota. He's there. He joins us now. Whip Emmer, thanks for joining us. So I want to start on immigration because in just the last few days, we've seen the Trump administration and ICE ramping up arrests. The president nearly launched a trade war with an ally, Colombia, over the use of military planes. What do you think about the pace and approach to this issue that we've seen in the last week?
Jake, this is what he ran on. He's keeping the promise that he made, which is to make Americans safe. And the whole issue with Colombia the other day literally proves what he was talking about. Why don't they want the rapists, murderers, and bad guys back? Well, apparently Donald Trump, the master negotiator, got them to reconsider. So not only are they taking them back, they're coming to get them with their own transportation. So Donald Trump is just honoring the promise that he made to the American people.
So Trump's border czar, Tom Homan, suggests that the success in mass deportations of undocumented migrants hinges on how much money Congress allows, how much you give the Department of Homeland Security. Take a listen to what he told ABC News.
My success can be based on what Congress gives us. More money, the better we're going to do.
I noticed you didn't put in that list of things that will be mission accomplished and success, getting every immigrant who is in the country illegally out. Why not?
Because I'm being realistic. We can do what we can with the money we have.
How much money are House Republicans willing to give to DHS specifically for deportations? And how much does it cost to deport people, let's say 1,000 people?
Those are great questions, Jake, but bottom line is these are the people that are charged with enforcing this policy and getting it done. The White House, in conjunction with the House Republicans and the Republican Senate, will settle on all those details as we move forward the next several weeks. In the meantime, I would argue that the Trump administration has the funds that they need to get this initial work done. So it'll be an ongoing process. It'll be one of the things we discuss, no doubt, over the next few days here in Doral.
I want to get your reaction to some breaking news. A source tells CNN that more than a dozen Justice Department officials who worked on the criminal investigations into President Trump have been fired. These are, in many cases, career prosecutors doing what they were instructed to do, following the letter of the law. What do you make of these firings?
Well, obviously there's more to it, Jake. You say that they're following the letter of the law. Those are your words. Clearly, the executive branch works at the discretion of the executive, who happens to be Donald J. Trump. And I have no doubt that if that decision was made, there was good faith basis for it, especially with the weaponization of the Justice Department. So not all of us agree with you necessarily that everything was being handled appropriately. And I think this is what you're going to see with this new administration, is we're going to make sure that these bureaucracies, whether it's the Justice Department or any other executive agency, actually goes back to its mission of working for the American people, not against them.
So I do want to ask you about Trump firing all those inspectors general. You have been, at least from what I can tell, in favor of the important role of inspectors general. In 2021, you offered an amendment to provide more resources for the Treasury Department Inspector General and housing to ensure that they make sure that COVID relief funds for rent assistance were not abused. Just this month, you and a few of your colleagues introduced a bill calling on the Inspector General of HUD to testify before Congress. Are you not at all concerned about Trump firing these inspectors general without notifying Congress as required by law? And how can you make sure that they will be replaced by people who will protect the taxpayer and not be loyalists to President Trump?
You are correct that I support the attorneys general, the concept and the position. But you didn't point out, Jake, that those attorneys general that I was making contact with never responded. They never gave us the information we asked for. In this case, Donald Trump, again, is the executive. These people serve at the discretion of the executive. Regardless of what people think of what Donald Trump did, this is well within his right to do, and we're going to move on, and he's going to replace these people.
All right. House Whip Tom Emmer of Minnesota, thanks for joining us and sticking with us, even though it's pretty loud where you are. I appreciate it.